Well, here we are, the final stop on the Region Pack Tour. After taking our City Skylines 2 builds through France, Germany, the UK, Japan, Eastern Europe, China, and the USA Southwest, it's time to finally wrap things up with the 8th and last pre-region pack, the USA Northeast, including 6 different zones, signature buildings, service buildings. This pack brings a fresh slice of East Coast charm to your cities. If you're enjoying the deep dives into everything City Skylines 2, then a like would be amazing of you. Plus, something exciting returns to the channel tomorrow. If I say the word traffic, does that get you interested enough to subscribe and be here? Well, let's dive in, take a look at what's inside this last region pack, and then discuss what's next for City Skylines 2. So let's take a look at the details of the USA Northeast pack from the contributors, creators Bad Peanut, Bisquicklehausen, Darth, Geze, Grunny, King Leno, Smileys, and Sniggle Digit. Okay, let's start by looking at, we've got signature buildings, service buildings, medium density row housing, medium density housing, a lot of those, mixed housing, a huge amount of those, high density housing, and high density offices, and then some low density commercial to mix in. We'll check how the recolor mod works with those, and then we'll look at the zoning as well, although you've had a little sneak peek at that when we started. So first of all, the signature buildings. So we've got some beautiful and some very tall looking buildings here. So our first one is a high density housing signature building. And as always, these just look absolutely stunning. I know I say that a lot, but the detail on these is just really, really cool. And I'll sort of click on these. You can read the bonuses that you're going to get in your city as we go along. This one's in a little bit of shadow, isn't it, by the tall building next to it, but still an amazing looking building. A residential low signature building. This one reminds me of like the Munsters or somebody like that. Oh my goodness, I'm showing my age. Who remembers the Munsters? Put a comment below if you do. That one is looking nice. Put that one by a graveyard and that'll fit right in. Excellent. Commercial high signature building. Again, absolutely amazing detail on this. Windows on the side. Everybody's happy with windows on the side because then you can make it a corner building. This one's got windows all the way around or 3 sides. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, looking brilliant. Looking brilliant. The Northeastern Inn. Again, this is one of those buildings that you could easily see in the UK as one of our little... I mean, it wouldn't be necessarily called an inn, travel lodge, something like that, but a commercial high signature building. I've got some bonuses on that one. I forgot to show you the bonuses on these other 2 as well. You can check those out, but this is looking good. Definitely going to be using that one. This is the big one. High density offices, lots of bonuses there. Come down to Street View and look up at this one. I mean, that is pretty epic. I am enjoying that one. The details of the lobby and let's have a whiz around this side. I mean, if we could get some of these as placeable items in the game, some of these surfaces, they are looking absolutely brilliant. And it's almost like a stained glass effect, isn't it, as well? But yeah, that is, whoa, 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 flashing lights. That is looking really, really cool. Okay, that is the signature buildings. Let's take a look at the service buildings that we're going to get. First of all, we've got a very cool looking water tower, and what I like about this one are some of the upgrades that you can put on here. We've got sunglasses that we can add onto the side. Look at that. You can add on, what was this one called? I missed that one there. The welcome to your city, which is great, and the don't waste water, which is on that side there. Can we add like all of these? We can. You can have all of them added on there. Fantastic. They have +1 entertainment, +1 attractiveness, +1 attractiveness. Okay, very good. I think I'd have +1 attractiveness if I had a big don't waste water sign on me. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, this one here is the medical clinic, which again has some upgrades. You can see all the stats down the side. Nice looking building. I like this in and out one way setup we got going on there. We've got one upgrade, extension wings, which Was that being added on the front? Yeah, there we go, on the front of the lot. Very nice. Then we have a hospital, and look at them all parked up, ready to go at the front. Lovely looking building. This one has got a lot of additions that we can add on here. Let's have a quick look at these. So we're starting off with 20 vehicles and 350 patients. We can up the patients by another 180. Oh, that's going to be around the front. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we're going to do that. Adds a little corridor and an extension wing. We can up the patients by another 300. I bet that's going to go on the left. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like the way that they're not exactly the same size. Very nice. And then patient capacity 20, a helipad on the upper level. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, there we go. So that just literally add a helipad. Yeah, there we go. Out on the back. Oh, this is like very Art Deco, this building, isn't it? Very cool. I am liking that. I could definitely see that in the middle of London as well. Absolutely, definitely. Very good, very good. Then I believe we're on to the elementary school. Yeah, here we go. So we've got another brownstone elementary school type building. Looking very nice. Looking very nice, very nice. Round the back. Ooh, yeah, nice little playground, gazebos, all that sort of good stuff. Let's see what we get on here. So 1,200 students. That is good. Average time to graduation, 13 years. Not so good. That's obviously, this is because it's an empty city. Don't read into that. Anything, add an extra 300 students with another floor on top. Very cool, very cool. Okay, then we have the high school. Very nice. So 800 students in this one. Lots of parking. Lots of sport out the back as well. And then we can add some wings on here. An extra 500 students. Yep, I think both of those are looking very nice, very nice. Okay, then we're getting on to, I believe we've got a fire station here, a firehouse and a fire headquarters. And we get onto the police over there in a minute. This is brilliant, isn't it? Seeing this all over. It just reminds me of like Chicago Fire or something like that. That sort of fire station. What does that say on the front there? Hook and ladder. 8 hook and ladder. There we go. Firehouse 8. Excellent. And we're going to have some upgrades on here. No, because this is just the basic one. So 8 employees. What do we get? Vehicles 1. 1 vehicle out of there. I suppose that is probably all you would fit in there. Whereas the fire headquarters, we get 8. Excellent. And then we get a helipad. Let's just have a look. Oh, there we go. You can see the helipad being added onto the top. Very nice, very nice. Oh, man, these are going to all fit together extremely well. The models on this, I have to say, what am I going to say? You know what I'm going to say, because you're thinking it as well. Really, really insert word there. Yep, I'll let you do your own. Vehicles, you can use 5. We can see all those out the front. This will add 50 jail capacity onto the 10 and another patrol car. Oh, there we go. Onto the side over there. Has it got bars on the window? It's got bars on the window. They thought of everything. Let's have a quick look around the back. Very nice. Then we're on to what I assume is the police headquarters. Yep. Looking nice with all the blue on there. We are getting 200 criminals. No, well, space for 200 criminals. Not giving you 200 criminals. That would be silly. 14 vehicles. And then this one here is probably going to add a helipad. Let's have a look. Yep, there we go. Helipad on the top. By the way, if you don't know, that is the area that you can't build any buildings in around there. So the helicopter can take off, which makes perfect sense. So there we go. Signature buildings, service buildings. Then we've got some zones to take a look at. And if I just sort of hover over that, you can see how many buildings you're getting for the medium density row housing. And on first glance, you might think that isn't many. Basically what I'm putting down here, and this is the same for all the zones, I'm putting down level 1, level 3 and level 5, because level 2 and 4 is normally the same model as the previous level. So 2 will be the same as 1, 4 will be the same as 3. But that's not the end of it. We need to keep this in mind, because let's just take this first building here. We're going to pick a pick of that, and I'm going to place a few of these down. And what you might have already noticed is we are getting various colours. So this will spawn in various colours, which is great. It's also going to be the same for this next one here. Is my quick key working? Yes. There we go. So I'm just going to place some of these down here. And again, we're getting various colours. So even though it's one asset, it looks the same, you will get variations in the items that are on there. So this one's missing this little water tower. You're getting variations in the colour. So if you're zoning this in, you're going to see something like that, and you're going to think you've got all sorts of different assets. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure that is the same for all of these as we go along. Let's randomly try the next one. Let's see what that does. Yeah, it's got different colours on the bit around the top of the roof there. This one has as well. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So even though on first glance you might think not so many row houses, we can now see that there's all sorts of different colour variations with these. As soon as you start plopping these down, or if you're using the game zoning and letting them level up, oh, they just look absolutely brilliant. Let's just have a quick flyby and see what all these are looking like. Oh, look at that! Aircon units that are actually working, spinning around. Everybody's strapping on the aircon units, aren't they, in America, to their windows. I've watched a lot of Seinfeld. It just seems what everybody does. Just don't let it fall out. That is not a good idea. Now, some of these, you'll notice they overhang, and there's a few of those that do that. So they sort of get their stoop down onto the sidewalk there. I think here's another good example of that. So if you're plopping, you will probably need Anarchy as well. If you're zoning, of course, it's absolutely no problem at all. So if I try and plop that one, that is maybe not a good example. There we go. Oh, they look great. And it's the colours in the stairs are slightly different. Very good. Yeah, there is a couple anyway. If you're plopping, you'll need Anarchy as well, because it will overlap ever so slightly. But that's the way they're designed. So they sort of fit in. That one's for sale until somebody moves in. I'm going to pick this one, see what other colours we're going to get. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I didn't plop a load of these. I saw that it worked with a couple, and then I just sort of left it. And now we're having a look together. I'm enjoying all the colours. Okay, there we go. So that was the medium density row housing. We'll check out how all this zones in a moment. Medium density housing, the next section, again on initial look. Maybe not so many, but we'll see. Level 1, level 3, level 5. You can see the repetition. These are very, very smart. Once again, some of these buildings you could definitely see, well, anywhere in the world, even the UK, you could have an office building like that, or a home. These you could see in London, most definitely. Let's just try. Yeah, instantly we're getting different colours with these. I'm going to put Anarchy on so I don't remove any by mistake. That is looking very good. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the same for every single one of these. Let's just go in a row this time. Apart from that one. Was that got different colour steps? No, that's fine. That's fine. Not expecting. This one here. This must have. It's got yellow. Yeah, there we go. Different colours. A bit of pink on that one. Cool, cool, cool. But this medium density housing, again, lovely looking buildings. I like that one there. So I've got high hopes of recolour work. Oh, this one's got handles, so you can pick it up, move it somewhere else. Very good. High hopes for these ones to be recolour ready. There we go. That's the level 5 with some different colours. Very cool, very cool. So now I think we're on to the next sections. That's medium density. Yeah, up to here. We get a lot of mixed housing. Again, levels 1, 3, and 5 with these. Let's just randomly pick some and see whether we get different colours. So this one here is... Oh, that is a 6x4. Medium. Oh, that's the last section, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Pretty big building, that one, isn't it? Do we get different colours on that one? Maybe not so much on that one. Okay, let's try some of these. So here we go. Mixed. No, not on that one. This one. Bright blue. Must get different ones. Yeah, there we go. So once again, it depends. Got a nice corner lot there. And a lot of these have this on the top. Just mess, mould, dirt. Really adds to that look as you're flying by that these are houses that have been here for a while. And I like that attention to detail. That is an interesting looking place, I have to say that. But yeah, there we go. We've got some more on there. We've got some speckles on the top of that. Definitely really adds to the ambiance. We're back to France again. The ambiance of this pack. So fantastic work on that. Ooh, we're liking all those skate. This is a very bright colour building. I bet we're going to get some cool colours on this one. We are. And probably more, I'm sure. What would be good? Now, this will probably be... now, there was a variations mod, but it was a bit clunky, didn't really work. I don't know whether it's been updated since. If you could click on this building and see all the variations and just click one button and change it. I mean, this will be... yeah, all sorts of change we can do with that. But one button that just lists everything. And we can just pick between the sets. I know we've got recolor, but if you wanted to just do that instead... oh, this is nice. I like this one. Then that would be good. And again, you've got corner... windows on the corners, so a lot of these can easily be corner buildings. Is this all one big building again? Yes, it is. One big building. So where are we? That was level 1 probably, I think. Let's just whiz along here and have a look at the rest of these. But yeah, I mean, if that mod isn't out already, a suggestion, an idea for a mod, that would be good. But these are looking really, really cool. Got some similar repetitions. The building with the handles there, we've seen... before a few times. I'm not quite sure how far to go. I think this is level 5, but it's that one again. We've got all the shops down the bottom, and then very soon we're going to hit the end where there's no shops, which I believe is just along here. Let's zoom out. I think these are the level 5s, aren't they? Yeah, now we're in high density over here. There's the level 5. So now we've got high density housing, as you can see on there. So let's do the quick color test just to see if we get different versions of the same one already. I mean, we're very unlucky to get 4 in a row that are the same, but yeah, blue, red. This one here, come on, I want to test it. It's very bright, isn't it? Yeah, different colors on that one as well. So we're going to assume that for a lot of them, that is going to be the same. Again, level 1, level 3, level 5 on these buildings, but just looking, that's level 1, level 3. Yep, there we go. These are looking nice. I think we might have moved over into another section. Now, this is the high-density offices over here. Yeah, very good looking buildings. I like these ones. I don't know, the word Regency's jumping out at me. I'm not entirely sure they are. But I'm going to pretend I know what I'm talking about. Because then if you don't know what it is either, it sounds like I know, you know, I'm really brainy or something. But yeah, anyway. These look really cool. I just like those a lot. I like these designs a lot for these offices. That is really good. It's like a Mormon church or something, isn't it, that one there? Get those around sometimes, don't you? There we go. But for offices, again, some of these could be used. I'm always on the lookout for stuff for the UK. Something like that in a nice sort of high-end office establishment. Absolutely. Getting some nice tall buildings. Nothing too tall. So this one there is, we've had this one, haven't we, a couple of times along here. As you can see, it's getting extra items added as it builds up. This is a cool one. I like this one here. So if we like pick something like that that's predominantly white. Yeah, we're just getting the white version. If we just pick something like this one, instantly you see there's different color versions of that. Okay, very cool. And this one here with the, it's almost like a clock tower. It is a clock tower. Is it a working clock tower? This one isn't. But that's fine from a distance. And then we've got low density commercial. Again, we've got a few of these, level 1, level 3, level 5. But I'm pretty sure these are just tiny. Well, flashing sun, sorry. Tiny in comparison to those. But again, if I pick these, are we getting... yeah, you see, we're getting rotations on the props outside. So we've got different fruits. Got orange fruit. Got no fruit. So yeah, different on each of these. So they're always going to look a little bit different. And I'm assuming then that's going to be the same with, let's grab this one. Different colours, different... yeah, the props are changing. Different colours on the frontages, that sort of thing. So, oh, this is... oh, I like this one here. This is like another... oh, there's two here, put right next to each other. Zoink, let's move that over. Love the roof on there. Oh, just love the patina. It just looks brilliant. Oh, what other colours are we going to get on this one? Let's have a look. We're going to get red. We're going to get pink. Different shades. Different shades. We all love it. And there we go. I think that is almost at the end. Yeah. Oh, that one's got some nice little tower. Lots of water tanks on these ones. What does this say on the side? Public Market Square. Very nice. You could plop a few of those next to each other. That's it. That's the end. That is a very, very nice pack. Let's check out the zoning for all of these to see how it all fits together. Here we go. We're coming up on our zoning section. Very good, very good. Let's zoom out and take a peek. Then we're going to check some recolor as well. So as we do, different types of, different sizes of zone, 4x4, by 5, by 6, by 7, by 8, by 9, and 10 by 10. All the different rows, all the different zones, I saw the word row there, all the different zones that we've got are placed along here just to get a rough idea of how they go if you just zone them in. Now, what I did with the row houses, I did deliberately zone the middles first and then put the ends on so you didn't get any sort of zoning in from the wrong side. And the way these just fit together in the different zone types, different zone sizes. Get me worms out. There we go. Looking very nice. I like these ones here. Very cool. But they do fit together so well. Just the variety as well. And every now and again you will see the same building. Because you've got different colours, it just feels like there's many more buildings. Obviously with the size of the plot here, we are going to get some ones in the side. But yeah, I'm liking that. And then that's the same for all the other ones. So we've got medium density residential. And they all just fit together so well. So if you've got blocks in your city, which I'm assuming for this sort of style of city in America is going to be blocks. Obviously with these smaller blocks you're only going to get one building. But they all just fit together so well and look really good. I'm just very, very impressed with this pack. I'd like to try a little bit of recolor. So I'm going to pick a random garish color, go over everything, and we're going to see what we get. All right, this is what we're picking. This sort of purple, yellow, and blue. You can see it on there. I'm going to see if we can just paint that over everything and see what happens. There we go. We're going to go down the whole line. Oh, man. The color. The color. So there we go. Obviously, that's working to a certain extent, even with the signature buildings. Good grief. You can certainly make a city that looks like... Who's that purple dinosaur from kids' TV shows? You know who I mean. Some don't. Many do. Oh, dear. Look at that. Look at that. That's one thing I think it is a shame, because I don't think it's the recolor mod that's to blame. Because, obviously, they didn't think that the recolor mod was coming out before it came out necessarily, and then agree on a standard for all buildings to always use. I don't quite understand how it works. Obviously the recolor mod is looking at whatever this side bit is called and saying that's the color, that's when you put this color, but on this building that side bit is somewhere different. You get what I'm saying? So this yellow's at the top, yellow's at the bottom, you know, so there's no sort of uniformity to how it works. But then on the other hand, that it will come up some interesting combinations, don't we? Barney the dinosaur, that's who I'm thinking of. Whereas this building doesn't get any at all, apart from that sort of red, which I don't think I picked. But then it sort of depends on the base colour of what's on there as well. So, yeah, I mean, you can look at it two ways. We're glad that we've got this mod to do some wacky things. Obviously, you can use it a bit better than this if you want to make your city look realistic. Wow, look at those. But yeah, a lot of recolor options in there. Very good, very good. So, and just like that, the era of free region packs comes to a close. Maybe forever, maybe there's more. Who knows? We'll see. It's been a fun ride watching how each one of these has brought its own flavour to our cities, but there is still plenty more that's been confirmed that we can look forward to. In Q1 of 2025, which March is the last month of Q1, we've got 3 new content creator packs and 3 new radio stations on the way. If the last creator packs like Urban Promenades and Modern Architecture are anything to go by, they should be pretty impressive. Then also in Q2, we'll finally see Bridges and Ports, the first proper expansion for City Skylines 2. Not only will it be exciting to get new assets and buildings to play with, but I'm really curious to see what kind of new game mechanics might be introduced as well. At the moment, you know as much as me, so time will tell. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, because as I mentioned, a much loved City Skylines series is making its return to the channel tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, have a great day, see you soon. Bye bye.